I'm about to do your Sagittarius tarot reading for November 2021. And in this Sagittarius love reading, we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Sagittarius, what is going on with you? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Look at there, wanting to talk to you already. Welcome back to another Sagittarius love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Sagittarius tarot reading for you. Now, let's get on with this Sagittarius love reading today, because today we are going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. So whoever it is you're romantically involved with, romantically thinking about, or just romantically energetically connected to in some way, we're going to take a look at what is going on between the two of you here. And I'm going to do that by getting one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you here in November 2021. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Sagittarius, 3 cards for your person. Then I'm going to clarify everything with the second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now, this is not a personal reading, this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person the same way I would if I were doing a personal reading for you. If a personal reading with me is something you're interested in, you can find the information about my personal readings in the description down below this video. But this is a general reading, which means it's not even possible that this reading is going to resonate with every single Sagittarius on the entire planet, because I'm tapping into a collective energy of a large group of thousands and thousands of Sagittarius people that I'm responsible for getting messages for. Now, it's also important to keep in mind in general readings like this one, energies can get flipped around backwards. So even though Sagittarius, you're going to be on this side of the table and your person will be on this side of the table, it's entirely possible that some or all of those energies get flipped around backwards, especially for cross watchers, which means if you're not a Sagittarius and you're just watching this Sagittarius tarot reading because you have the hots for a Saggy and you want to know what's going on between the two of you, I'm totally cool with that. Just keep in mind that especially for cross watchers, energies are very prone to get flipped around backwards. So you just got to take it however it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to take a look at the videos for your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos as well as the info on my personal readings in the description box down below. Now, enough talking, let's get on with this Sagittarius love reading today, and let's start by getting one card for what is the mutual point of interest between Sagittarius and their romantic person of interest here in November 2021, please. Okay? Make sure nothing else flipped. That felt kind of funny. Okay. Now let's get 3 cards for you, Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between them here in November 2021? Get 2 more. What's going on with Sagittarius as it relates to their person? Okay. Now let's get 3 cards for your person. What's going on with Sagi's person of interest as it relates to Sagittarius and the connection between the two of them here in November 2021, please? It's one of those cards that jumped out when I was doing the shuffling right at the beginning of the video here. All right, on the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the Empress. Now, this is the mother of the tarot deck. She represents all 4 queens of all 4 suits rolled up into one person. She is perpetually pregnant, so oftentimes she will represent the birth of something new. Now, she's also the gateway between the universe or the divine and this physical 3D reality that we live in. So anytime someone is trying to manifest something new, it gets birthed into our reality via the Empress. So this almost always means the birth of something new here for me. Right underneath that, we have some Sagittarius energy here. We have the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person that knows exactly what he wants, and he goes after what he wants with bold, passionate, fiery determination. The King of Wands doesn't take no for an answer. He doesn't accept excuses. He doesn't accept defeat. He doesn't let obstacles get in his way and stop him. This is the kind of person that will move mountains to get what they want. And it's very rare that the King of Wands doesn't get what he wants. Right under that, well, we have the Queen of Swords. This is Libra energy. This is she who knows the truth. Now, this is usually a very smart, logical, analytical type of a person. Usually someone who is very fair, someone who speaks the truth. The Queen of Swords will be fair enough to let you speak your truth to her, but the problem with her is she already knows the truth, so the truth you speak to the Queen of Swords had better match the truth she already knows, or she will use that sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth about something and cutting off the things or the people that no longer serve you or that are no longer in your best interest here. It's possible we have some sort of a new love connection coming in here. We have the Knight of Cups right under that. Knights are action takers. Cups are about love and emotions. So this is actions toward love and emotions. This is like romantic gestures, romantic offers, some sort of actions toward love, emotions, romance, birth of something new, possibly between you, Sagittarius, and a Libra, or an air sign of some kind. Could just be someone is getting cut, something is getting severed from your life here to allow the birth of something new, which might be a love connection here. That's the overall energy of the reading. We'll come back to this several times as we move along. I'm sure that will become more clear as we go. But this mutual point of interest, this is shared energy between the two of you. So this is energy that's affecting you, Sagittarius. It's also affecting your person. And for November 2021, the mutual point of interest between the two of you is the Two of Coins. Now, this is Capricorn energy. This is an energy of balance, but it's more about trying to maintain balance or trying to regain balance after balance has been thrown off. This is sometimes like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of an energy where you're like trying to weigh a decision here. You're looking at the options in front of you, weighing the pros and cons of some sort of a decision and going back and forth about it because you're a little bit off balance, not quite sure what to choose here. Now, this is affecting both of you. So let's clarify this and find out what's going on with this Two of Coins, please. Tell me more about this Two of Coins. Why is it the mutual point of interest between Sagittarius and their romantic person of interest? Really? You don't say. Okay, let's get one more. Why is this Two of Coins? Okay, we'll take two. That's fine. I have a feeling that a lot is going on because those cards felt like they were all trying to spread out and get away from me there all at once. Yeah. To clarify this Two of Coins for the mutual energy between the two of you, here, let me start with the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck, holy crap, we have the Devil. This is more Capricorn energy. We're clarifying a Capricorn card. I've got the Capricorn Major Arcana card here on the bottom of the deck. The Devil is usually not such a great sign. This is usually some heavy toxic energy. It can be addiction. It could be obsession. This can be an element of your shadow, an element of your person's shadow. In other words, something that one or both of you doesn't like about yourself and doesn't want the other one to see, so you kind of like try and hide it, try to push it down into the shadows and pretend like it's not there. If that is the case, that will create a situation where that thing you're trying to pretend like it's not there is going to actually start controlling an aspect of your life. This can be just some toxic energy that's around here. This can even represent like a very powerful sexual attraction between the two of you. This can even represent a feeling of being trapped by something, feeling like there's something that you can't escape. The Devil is really a pretty deep card that can have a lot of different meanings to it. Right under that Devil, we have the Four of Swords. This is more Libra energy. We already saw that Queen of Swords, Libra energy. Actually, the Empress, rules over the planet Venus, and Venus rules over Libra and Taurus, so we could have some Libra showing up there. But this Four of Swords is taking a pause, taking a rest, taking a break. It's about choosing to go inside yourself, choosing to go internal, to do some healing about something, or to do some thinking about something, some contemplating about something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward here. Looks like trying to move forward toward wish fulfillment here. We have the Nine of Cups. This is Pisces energy. This is a card of wish fulfillment. This is also a singles energy. It's about being emotionally happy and content in and of yourselves, as in not needing some external person to get your sense of happiness from, because your happiness is coming from inside you. Not needing an external person to get your sense of love, or feeling loved, or being worthy of love, because you have your own self-love coming from inside of you. This is actually a very good energy to be in here. So this could be you're taking some kind of a break to think about and contemplate what it is that you actually want here. That could be why you're weighing options and looking at the pros and cons of things. Again, this is affecting both of you. There could be some heavy toxic energy surrounding this connection, or surrounding you or your person. This could also be that you are very intensely attracted to each other and feel the immense gravity of this connection, and it's requiring you, it's throwing you off balance a little bit here, and it's making you take some time to think about this and think about what it is that you actually want. What is your wish fulfillment here? Right under that, we've got the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. This is a card of commitment. It's about taking things to the next level from wherever they currently are. Sometimes this can be a card of engagements or weddings even. Now, to clarify this Two of Coins here, this being off balance, trying to maintain or regain balance, looking at the options, weighing the pros and cons, and not quite being sure what to do, we have the Empress, the Five of Pentacles, Strength, and the Ace of Cups. Now, the Empress, we already saw, it's the overall energy of the reading. Again, the mother of the tarot deck could represent Libra or Taurus energy here. This is the birth of something new. So I'm feeling like this is a new connection happening here. Now, I'm also starting to feel like I'm getting at least some sense of what this Devil is about, because we have this Five of Pentacles here. This is more Taurus energy. Fives are conflict. This particular five is a card of abandonment. It's about being abandoned. It's about being cast aside, left out in the cold, walked away from. This is a breakup card for me. So it's possible that at some point in the past, you went through a difficult breakup, possibly from a toxic connection that you were in, or there could still be some toxicity surrounding a recent breakup for one or both of you here. And you're looking at the options and feeling slightly off balance with the birth of some new connection that we've got here. So much so that you're in the Strength energy. Both of you are here. This is the Leo Major Arcana card. This is a card that tells me that there is some sort of a difficult situation that's affecting both of you here. Probably related to abandonment or abandonment issues. That could be a piece of someone's shadow in this connection. They could have some serious abandonment issues. This is about you having to dig down deep, or your person even, or both of you, having to dig down deep inside yourself and tap into your inner strength in order to make it through some difficult situation. Now, it also says that you have the inner strength to make it through that difficult situation. You're just going to need to tap into it. This is about summoning up the courage to face your fears, which is another thing about the Devil. The Devil energy only has the power over a person that they willingly give to it by refusing to face it, by being afraid to look at it and deal with it. So this is saying someone here is going to need to tap into their inner strength to face their fears, probably related to some abandonment thing or some breakup issue. Now, this can also be an energy of trying to tame this beast inside yourselves, as in trying to rein yourselves in, trying to hold yourselves back, trying not to rush off too quickly and make some sort of a hasty decision here and make some kind of mistake that messes something up. But it feels like there is some sort of a difficult situation, possibly trying to hold yourselves back and be patient with this birth of something new. It could be throwing you off balance, and here's more clues that this is the birth of something new here. We have the Ace of Cups. This represents an opportunity. It represents a new beginning in love and emotions here. So this is feeling like the beginning stages of a brand new relationship here, possibly with you and a Libra, possibly with you and a Taurus. I do have a little bit of Capricorn out here in a couple of spots, and I've got a little bit of Leo. You could literally be dealing with any sign. This is a general reading, so it's going to be almost impossible for me to pin that down because I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of a very large group of Sagittarius people right now. So it could be different for you than it is the very next Saggy that shows up to watch this reading after you. So I'm just going to call out all the signs that prominently stick out to me as I see them, just in case they mean anything to you. But that is the mutual energy between the two of you here in November 2021. Sagittarius, your energy in this connection is the Moon, the Eight of Wands, and Death. Now the Moon is Pisces energy. This is an energy of fears, worries, anxieties. It can be a feeling like there's something that you can't see, like something you don't know about, something hidden in the dark from you. Sometimes this can represent secrets being kept. Sometimes this can just represent fears, worries, and anxieties because you don't have the full picture. You can't see the entire path in front of you, which can definitely make you feel like you're off balance. Can definitely do that. So tell me more about the Moon for Sagittarius. Why is the Moon here for Sagittarius in November 2021, please? Okay, we got one flip over. Why is the Moon here? Thank you. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. This is Cancer's major arcana card. This is the fastest moving energy in the deck. This is about using the will to get past any problems or challenges or obstacles from the past. Using the will to move past all of that stuff very quickly and move forward into success and victory very quickly. Looking good, looking good. If we saw that Devil energy, we saw this Five of Pentacles here. Those are both definitely problems. This is you using the will to get past that, or using the will to try and get through any fears, worries, and anxieties that you might have, or even the obstacle of feeling like you can't see everything in front of you here. You're not able to see the entire path. Feeling like you're getting past some problems from the past. We have the Star right underneath that Chariot card. This is the Aquarius major arcana card. So I'm clarifying a major arcana. I've got two major arcanas in a row right here. We've already seen the Empress major arcana card as the overall energy. And there's even two major arcana cards in the clarifiers of your mutual energy between the two of you here. So there's a lot of powerful energy surrounding you in this connection here. This Star card is a card of wish fulfillment. This is a card of healing. It's a card of hope. This can represent divine guidance. This can represent you viewing your person as a gift from the universe, or you viewing your person as the one for you. This is also card 17 of the major arcana. Card 16, the card right before this, is the Tower. So you don't ever make it to the Star without going through a Tower moment of some kind first. So when everything comes crumbling down all around you, a lot of times it's very hard to see that path moving forward from here. You can't see where you're supposed to go because your entire world just changed very abruptly and nothing's the same anymore. Well, this is the divine guiding light from the universe that shows up to light that path for you so that you can see your way moving forward from here. It's where your hope comes from. It's where your healing comes from. So this is looking good here. Now, to clarify that Moon, either some fears, worries, and anxieties, or something that you feel like you can't see, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Sun, and we have the Three of Wands. Now, this Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity. It's a practical, tangible opportunity that's being presented to you by the universe. This is the seed that has the potential to grow into the 10 of Pentacles that we all want, that maximum stability and abundance and prosperity, the combining together of two people and two families and all their assets and resources to build something very stable, abundant, and prosperous. This is the seed with the potential to grow into all of that. Now, it's not all of that in and of itself, it just has the potential to get there. And that's the thing about aces. You have to grab these opportunities and do something with them. Otherwise, they're just an empty opportunity, empty potential. So you could be having some sort of fears, worries, and anxieties about this opportunity here, that you're weighing all your options on here, this opportunity for a new beginning in love and emotions, to birth something new here. You could be trying to tap into your courage to face your fears of what could be hidden in the dark. Again, fears, worries, and anxieties, you having the courage to face the fears. This could be you trying to just rein yourself in and hold yourself back from this opportunity because you have fears and worries and anxieties about it. But it looks like you're getting past that, and whatever the problem was, you're trying to heal from that. The next card to clarify the moon is the Sun. Leo Major Arcana energy here. This is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It represents happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. You can't get a better card than the Sun in a love reading, and it looks like maybe an aspect of what you're not seeing here could be the fact that you now have an opportunity for your true happiness right here with this person. This can also represent illumination, especially when it's this close to the moon. The moon can be something hidden in the dark. The sun comes out and shines its light into the darkness and lights everything up, exposing something that now you can see it. And it looks like what that would be is this opportunity here, because it's directly between the sun and the moon. The final card to clarify the moon is the Three of Wands. This is Aries energy. This is an energy of being at the beginning stages of manifesting something. In the Two of Wands, the card right before this, you're at a fork in the road. You're at like a crossroads in your life, some kind of a decision point about which path to take, which path leads you to the world that you actually want. In this card, you've already chosen that path. You have chosen the path that you believe is going to lead you to the world you want, and you're actively trying to manifest what it is that you want. You're taking steps down that path. You're taking actions toward the manifestation of something that you want. You're just waiting on it to actually materialize into this physical 3D reality because it hasn't happened yet. But you have this positive expectancy that it's going to. You're just kind of waiting on it right now. Now, this is the Three of Wands. We've got the Empress as the overall energy, the three of the major arcana. So she rules over all the threes in the four suits of the deck. So she rules over this Three of Wands. You're waiting on something to materialize in the physical 3D reality, and she is the gateway between the universe and this physical 3D reality. She's the gateway through which all new things get manifested. So it looks like you do have an opportunity here to birth something new, and it looks like that is on its way if it hasn't already happened. Now, the next card in your energy for November 2021, Sagittarius, is the Eight of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This can represent rapid back and forth passionate communication with your person. This can represent rapid forward movement on something, rapid forward progress towards something you have a lot of passion and desire for. You're at the beginning stages of manifesting something. I've got several indicators that something new is coming in for you. This could be you making rapid progress toward that. This can also represent travel over pretty great distances. Can even represent a lot of energy coming at you all at one time, like trying to take a drink out of a fire hose. That could be why you might be trying to rein yourself in. This could be coming at you very, very quickly, especially when I have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. Fastest energy in the tarot deck, second fastest energy in the tarot deck. So this looks like it's happening quickly here. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands, please. Why is the Eight of Wands? Okay. Thank you. On the bottom of the deck, wow, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. We already saw this a few minutes ago when I clarified this mutual point of interest here. This is a card of commitment. This is a card of taking things to the next level. Either you are having some rapid back and forth passionate communications about commitment with your person, or commitment in this brand new connection is happening very fast and it seems like a lot coming at you all at once, which could be why you're finding yourself trying to maintain your balance or regain your balance and trying to rein yourself in here. Maybe slow this down a little bit because it's coming pretty quick. I think that's what's going on here. We got the Page of Swords right under this Hierophant. Pages are messengers, and this is news, messages, communications. Again, this could be rapid communications about commitment with your person, but this is also an energy of someone who is trying to learn something, excuse me, trying to figure something out, doing their due diligence on something. So this can be you trying to figure out if this commitment is right for you, trying to figure out if you want this Three of Pentacles, if you want to make some progress and go from the Two of Pentacles energy up one step to the Three of Pentacles energy. So we've even got the One of Pentacles out here. Now the Two and the Three have shown up. This is Capricorn energy of teamwork, collaboration, working together as equals to build something of value, to build something great. What you would be building in this case is that Ten of Pentacles. You've got the seed that has the potential to turn into that maximum stability, abundance, and prosperity. And this would be you working together as equals with someone to create that. Justice right under that, the Libra Major Arcana card. This is a card of balance again. This is doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword in the center of this card is used to sever something that's not in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. So this could be you're having a lot of communications with your person about commitment, taking things to the next level. Possibly this is moving very quickly. It might be an engagement already, might be talk of getting married already, working together as equals, trying to, again, marriage coming up here. We've got the Justice card here. The legal system is required in order to get marriage. I mean, there's signs that this could be a marriage type thing happening here. This could be you trying to keep your balance, trying to regain the balance like we've already seen, trying to decide, is this the right, fair, just thing for me? To clarify this Eight of Wands for you, Saggy, we got the Moon again, the High Priestess, and the Page of Cups. Again, we've already seen the Moon. That was the first card in your energy. The first card in a person's energy is always the most important card. So again, this is fears, worries, anxieties, a feeling of maybe something being hidden in the dark. Maybe you can't see the full path in front of you, and this is happening really, really quickly. So it could be making you anxious, giving you some fears, maybe getting you to think about some abandonment issue that you had from the past. Now the next card is the High Priestess. This is she who knows. She sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she's got access to all the information that you and I as humans don't have access to. She literally sees all, she knows all. In most High Priestess cards, her eyes are closed like they are in this one, which means that she doesn't need her physical eyes to be able to see what's going on. She just sees all, she knows all. The problem with her is she doesn't always tell us everything that she sees and knows. Sometimes there's things that we're not meant to know. Sometimes there's things that we don't really need to know until it's time for us to know them, at which point she will clue you in through your intuition, through gut feelings, through signs, synchronicities, dreams with messages in them. She represents the unconscious mind. She represents the intuition. This is also the first feminine energy in the tarot deck, so she represents the divine feminine. In a love reading, this can also represent you viewing your person in this connection as deeper than just something physical, deeper than just something emotional. This could be you feeling divinely guided toward this connection. The only part that's a little concerning for me is that I have the Moon, which is out here twice already, and the Moon and the High Priestess following each other in sequence like that, because either of these cards individually can represent like a secret being kept or something that you don't know about. Whenever I see both of them together like this almost always tells me that there's something either that you don't know about, or there's something that you're trying to keep under wraps, trying to not let the cat out of the bag on something, trying to keep something secret yourself. So take that however it resonates for you. But the final card to clarify that Eight of Wands is the Page of Cups. Again, pages are messengers. Cups are about love and emotions. So this is news and messages or communications about love and emotions. This can be romantic offers, romantic gestures. This can represent the expressing of feelings. This could be a lot coming at you because you've got some fears and worries and anxieties, and you feel like you don't have the full picture here in terms of this commitment and where it's going to go, and you're probably trying to figure out if this is actually what you want, if this is the right, fair, just thing for you here. You could be dealing with some abandonment issues from the past. You could be needing to tap into your inner strength to face those fears, or to get through some difficult thing from the past still. You could be just trying to rein yourself in a little bit and like, whoa, wait, let me pump the brakes some here, because this is going very, very quickly and there's a lot of emotions being expressed here. But again, this is a page out of the court cards: page, knight, queen, king. This is the least mature, it's the least developed here, which again is telling me another sign that this is a new love connection, and that we're talking about the birth of some new love connection here, because this is the first of the court cards. Not a king, not the fully developed thing here, which could be why you're having fears, worries, and anxieties. It could be maybe why you're having this feeling that you don't have the full picture here. This could just represent you're feeling intuitively guided toward this person, even through these fears and worries and anxieties, even though you can't fully see with your own eyes exactly how this is going to play out. You might be having gut feelings about how this is going to play out based on the emotions that are being expressed here. Now, the final card in your energy for November 2021, Sagittarius, is Death. This is the Scorpio Major Arcana card. This represents an ending to something. This is something dying so that it can be reborn again in a new, more beautiful way. This is like a massive transformation process taking place for you. Probably not a pleasant thing either. If you think about when a caterpillar goes into a cocoon, it's not having a party in there. It's not all fun and games for the caterpillar in the cocoon. It's actually turning into some black gooey stuff, going through a very painful transformation process and transforming into something entirely different. The caterpillar version of itself dies, and when it comes out of that cocoon, it's not a caterpillar anymore, but it is a beautiful butterfly instead. So this is some sort of a massive shift, a massive transformation taking place inside you here, and it might not be pleasant. Tell me more about the Death card for Sagittarius, please. Why is Death here? Okay, let's get one more. Thank you. I got you. Bottom of the deck, the Star, Aquarius Major Arcana card. We've already seen this once in your energy. This is a card of wish fulfillment. It's also a card of healing. It's a card of hope. This is the card that comes after the Tower. So this is the guiding light from the universe that lights the way for you so you can see your path moving forward from here. Again, I've got the Moon out here twice. Like, that's another meaning of this card. Even though you can't see the path that you're on because it's dark, you're being encouraged to stay on your path, to continue following your path. You don't need to see where you're going. You just need to stay on the path. Even through your fears, even through the anxieties. That's part of the message of the Moon. And here we are again for the second time with the universe lighting the path for you so you can see your way. This is where your healing comes from. Yeah, you're definitely healing. You've got the Five of Wands right under that. This is Leo energy. Fives in tarot represent conflict. In the mutual energy between the two of you, we had the Five of Pentacles, that abandonment. Now we've got the Five of Wands on the bottom. I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, but your first clarifier for death is the Five of Cups. So I've got 3 fives out here. And we've also seen that Taurus Major Arcana card of the Hierophant a few times, which is the 5 of the Major Arcana. He rules over all these 5s of the 4 different suits here. This 5 is a conflict in your desires, an internal conflict, where a piece of you wants this one thing, and another piece of you wants this directly opposite thing. And now you're having this internal battle of tug of war inside your own desires. You're like pulling yourself in multiple different directions all at the same time, based on not being 100% sure what you want, based on going back and forth. It's like, this is definitely telling me you have a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of a mentality about this connection, which is, again, why you're needing your courage to face your fears, tap into your inner strength. And it's probably got something to do with things that happened to you in the past and you not wanting to be hurt again. Right under this Five of Wands, I have the Four of Cups. This is Cancer energy. This is an energy of emotional discontentment, not being fully happy with what you have here. So much so that you're daydreaming about this other cup, this other thing that you believe will bring you more happiness, more emotional fulfillment. Now, a lot of times for me, this card will represent that there is a love offer already on the table between the two of you, and it just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It's just kind of been left hanging here in the air. That cup that's hanging here in the air is this Ace of Cups. It is the cup that this Page of Cups is carrying. It's also the cup that this Knight of Cups is carrying in the story on the bottom of the deck for the overall energy of the reading. Now, this can also represent you contemplating making a love offer to your person and having not done so yet for maybe fear of abandonment or fear of being rejected or just overall general fears, worries, and anxieties. This can even represent your person contemplating making a love offer to you, but they haven't done so yet for any of those same reasons. But there is definitely some sort of a massive transformation taking place for you. And what it feels like to me is it's a transformation of healing. Like some of this stuff from your past is getting healed here. And it may not be pleasant as that occurs. To clarify death, we have the Five of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles again. Now this Five of Cups, again, fives are conflict. This is a conflict in emotions here, but this is also sadness and remorse about the past. It's about being focused on these 3 cups that have been spilled out. All the love and emotions that have been spilled out and wasted. All the time, effort, and energy that was spilled out and wasted. Again, we saw this Four of Cups card just a second ago, and I said this is about you not necessarily being happy with the 3 cups that you've got, and you're daydreaming about this other cup. If you notice, those 3 cups are upright, and here they've been flipped upside down and dumped out. So again, I'm feeling like at some point in the past, you were abandoned, you had your cups dumped out right in front of you, and you're still in some level thinking about what happened in the past. And this is a card that's talking about where your focus is, and that it's encouraging you to pay attention to where your focus is and consciously decide for yourself where your focus is going to go. It is your focus. You control it. Don't let your focus control you, because if you let your focus dictate to you and you're focused on the past, well, you're going to feel the way you felt in the past. If you focus on something that you feel like you've lost, you're going to feel that loss. And if you focus on something that you believe is missing from your life, you're going to feel that gap in your life. So this is telling you to control your focus and you consciously decide where your focus is going to go, not the other way around. Don't let your focus dictate to you, or you're going to be stuck in lower vibrational negative type feelings. Also, you'll notice 2 cups that are upright and completely full of love and emotions right behind the person on this card. He's just not paying attention to that because of where his focus is on the stuff that he doesn't have. It's focused on the past, and he's missing this opportunity for a love connection behind him. Again, first card in your energy, fears, worries, and anxieties. And something being hidden in the dark from you. If these cups are behind you and you can't see them because of where your focus is, and your focus is on the fears, worries, and anxieties from the past about abandonment, then that can totally cause you to miss this opportunity, for a love connection here. So I feel like that is the big part of this transformation that's taking place in your energy here. I feel like you are healing that. I feel like you're internally conflicted, possibly because of where your focus is. A piece of you is scared of getting hurt again, and another piece of you realizes what kind of an opportunity this is that you have here and wants to heal this situation. And I think it's got you a little bit stuck in your head here. This Eight of Swords is Gemini energy. This is an energy of being stuck in your head about something. It's about thinking about something over and over and over again on this repeating loop in your mind because you're not quite sure what to do. You're not sure what the safe step to take is. You keep going back and forth about it because of where your focus is and on the past and the loss and the pain that you felt in the past here. And it's got you feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because you're so stuck in your head going in circles about it. This is an energy of a self-imposed mental prison of your own thoughts. In other words, this is like your thinking has got you feeling trapped. You're not actually trapped. It's just where your focus is at. It's what you're thinking about that has you feeling like you're trapped. And I think that's got you in this Two of Pentacles state. Again, the Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins. Pentacles and coins are the same thing. This deck calls them coins, this deck calls them pentacles, but this is the same card. It's the same energy. It's that energy, Capricorn energy of one foot in, one foot out, going back and forth on something, feeling off balance or struggling to regain your balance or maintain your balance after your balance has been thrown off. It's like weighing the pros and the cons. Do I, don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Will they abandon me? Won't they? Will this turn out like the past? Will it be okay? And going back and forth about that and not really being sure. And I think that's the key part to your transformation here is you're taking a look at all that stuff and you're healing it, which is good. Now let me scoot this over a little bit and get us some more room here. That was your energy in this connection for November 2021, Sagittarius. Your person's energy in this connection is the Knight of Wands, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune. Now the Knight of Wands, again, Knights are action takers. Wands are about passions, desires. So this is rapid, passionate action. This is rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action on something that your person has a lot of passion and desire for. Now, this mutual energy here is also affecting your person. Feeling like your person has some passion and desire towards some new beginning with you, birthing something new with you, because we've got that Empress out here twice. We've also got this Two of Pentacles that's not just affecting you, it's also affecting your person. And sometimes the Knight of Wands can be kind of a wishy-washy, in and out, back and forth type of an energy in and of itself. Sometimes this is referred to as the player of the tarot deck because this is someone who can't stay in one place for too long. They're got shifting loyalties. Sometimes the Knight of Wands character will rush in all passionately and get what they want, and then rush out all passionately somewhere else to get what they want. It doesn't always mean that, and I don't necessarily feel that so far. This can just mean that your person has a lot of passion and desire for you, and they're wanting to rush forward very quickly toward you, which could be why I'm seeing this Eight of Wands energy in your energy of a lot coming at you at once. Rapid, passionate communication, rapid forward movement, rapid progress on something related to passion and desire, expressing of feelings here. It could definitely be that. It could be that big time, and your person may be needing to rein themselves in a little bit here. But it could also be that they're a little bit wishy-washy, they're a little bit back and forth about it too, because they too seem to have some sort of abandonment happening to them in the past. So tell me more about this Knight of Wands for Sagittarius's person, please. Why is this Knight of Wands here for Sagittarius's person? Okay, on the bottom of the deck, Justice, the Libra Major Arcana card. Again, most powerful card of balance in the deck. This mutual energy is about being slightly off balance, trying to maintain balance, trying to regain balance. Boom, there we go. Balance. Doing the right, fair, just thing. Severing things that aren't in balance so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. Right under that, we have the Knight of Swords. So now your person, okay, in your energy, I saw that Eight of Wands and the Chariot, the two fastest energies in the whole deck. Now in your person's energy, I'm seeing the two fastest Knights. So we've got the four fastest overall energies in tarot all out here in this reading. So this is a very, very quick moving birthing of something new here. This is a very quick moving new beginning in love and emotions here, which could be why you're having some issues dealing with it. This is the fastest Knight in the deck. This is about rushing forward and speaking the truth about something, or rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action on something. I feel like your person is coming on strong, coming on very quickly here. Page of Swords again under that. News, messages, communication, trying to figure something out, trying to do their due diligence on something. Can also be an energy of speaking truth as well, communicating about truth. And I'm feeling like your person might be doing that, trying to communicate about balancing things out, communicate about all the passion that they feel for you and how they want to move quickly in this connection with you, which might be throwing you off balance. To clarify that Knight of Wands, we have the Hierophant, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So this Hierophant, again, we've seen it several times. Taurus energy. Again, the 5 of the major arcana. It rules over all the 5s in the deck. And we've seen 3 of them so far in your energy. And this mutual energy here. This is a card of commitment. This is about taking things to the next level. Can be engagements, can be in weddings. Definitely trying to, and again, got Justice right here on the bottom of the deck. This can definitely be talking about a wedding or an engagement or involving the justice system in some way in this connection. Or it could just be that this person has all this passion and desire and they feel like a commitment with you is the right thing, the just thing to do. Next, to clarify that Knight of Wands, we have the Ten of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This is a card of a heavy burden being carried by your person. Now, it's also a 10, and in tarot, 10s are completion. So this is the completion of some heavy burden, as in your person finally getting to the spot where they can lay this burden down and move forward without it. I'm still feeling like your person had a difficult situation to get through themselves, required a lot of inner strength themselves, probably threw them off balance too, because they may have some abandonment issues. They may have been left out in the cold themselves. Now, the final card to clarify this Knight of Wands is the Queen of Cups. This is Cancer energy. Sometimes this can represent Pisces. This could be a water sign. This could be how your person is viewing you, or it can just be an aspect of your person. Don't get confused by the woman on the card, because this is just a feminine energy. It's not female gender. So a man is every bit as capable of being the Queen of Cups as a woman is, and vice versa. So this just represents someone who is very intuitive, someone who is very in touch with their emotions, someone who has a lot of love and emotions to give, and they want to give the love and emotions to you. This is telling me that your person has very strong feelings for you, very strong emotions for you, very strong amount of passion and desire for you, and it looks like they want a commitment. There's just some burden. The way these cards are laid out on the table, I'll try to put them in order for you. There's some burden in the middle of the Queen of Cups and this commitment. So I'm feeling like your person is trying to move this forward very quickly into a commitment with you, and something heavy is in the way, something burdening is in the way, kind of preventing that. And it might be these abandonment issues, it might be this transformation that you're going through in terms of where your focus is, and you thinking about this on a repeating loop, and you not being quite sure what to do about all of this, trying to get some healing of those types of things. That could be the burden, but again, it looks like that part that's out of balance is getting severed and balance is getting restored, and we're at the completion level of that burden. So this is getting laid down, and then we'll be able to get to this Queen of Cups energy. Now the next card in your person's energy for November 2021, Sagittarius, is the Sun. This is Leo Major Arcana card, happiest card in the tarot deck. Happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. You cannot get a better card than this. And this is actually out in the first column of clarifiers for your first card of the moon. So we've got the Sun out here in both decks. That's a very good sign. This could be telling me that your person is viewing you as a source of happiness in their life. They could be viewing you as the sunshine that lights up their life. This could be a situation where this connection for them has a lot of gravity to it. If you think about our solar system, the sun is smack dab in the center of that, and all of the planets are stuck in orbit around the sun because the sun has so much gravity. It's also the source of all the life on our planet. Tell me more about the sun, please. Why is the sun here for Sagittarius' romantic person of interest in November 2021? Thank you. Okay, and yeah, you just saw me flip that world card right side up. I don't read reversals, so I just automatically flip them right side up whenever that happens, unless I'm told not to. I wasn't told not to there, so taking it right side up. To clarify the Sun, on the bottom of the deck, 4 of Cups, Cancer energy, emotional discontentment, your person not being fully happy with the 3 cups they have, daydreaming about this other cup, about this other cup, about this other thing that they believe is going to lead them to all this love, happiness, and fulfillment, which is you. This can represent that a love offer is already on the table between the two of you, and it just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It could just be still going back and forth. It's still hung up in the air, just kind of waiting right now. Just kind of waiting right now. Oh, come back here. You could be going back and forth about it and haven't accepted their love offer yet, haven't accepted the expressed feelings that they've sent your direction. That could be part of the burden here. That could be why there's this abandonment showing up for them. They may not have had abandonment issues from the past. They could just be feeling a little bit abandoned because you haven't accepted the love offer yet. It could be any of those things, so you just got to take it however it resonates for you. This could just be them contemplating making that love offer and they just haven't done it yet. That could be part of this burden that's in the way between the commitment and this all the love that they want to give you. Okay, now we're clarifying the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. We've got some emotional discontentment going on, which is basically the opposite of happiness. You're not happy when you're emotionally discontent because this love offer either hasn't been accepted or rejected yet, or it just hasn't been made yet. We've got the Star next, Aquarius energy. You've seen it several times already. Healing, hope, wish fulfillment, divine guidance. This could represent your person viewing you as the one for them, viewing you as a gift to them from the universe. This can also be healing of this emotional discontentment here. Yeah, healing of this 5 of Wands, that internal conflict that we saw on your side of the energy, that pulling yourself in multiple different directions, being internally conflicted about what it is that you actually want. Do I want this connection? Don't I want this connection? Are they going to hurt me? Are they not going to hurt me? This is them wanting the healing of that to get to the happiness. To clarify the Sun, we have the 7 of Wands, the World, and the King of Swords. Now, the 7 of Wands is more Leo energy. We're clarifying a Leo card here. The 7 of Wands is an energy of being walled off and defensive about something, but it's also an energy of defending their position on something, defending their stance on something, or being willing to fight for what it is that they believe in, fight for what it is that they desire, being willing to fight for this connection with you, even though there's the possibility that a love offer is hanging here in the air that hasn't been accepted yet. Your person sees you as a source of happiness and wants to fight for this connection. They want to be able to help you heal whatever this internal conflict is. Have Judgment right underneath that. Okay, I see some of what the internal conflict is. I've got Judgment and the Three of Swords right under that internal conflict. Judgment is fire sign energy. It's a decision, like a final decision being made. Either calling, instead of going back and forth about it, it's like making a decision, either yes or no. This is dead and over with, or this is what we're going to do. And I think it is a decision about this Three of Swords. We've got Libra energy here, heartbreak and sadness. So I've got you feeling sadness and remorse about the past. This Three of Swords is heartbreak and sadness from a third energy, which means it's not necessarily your energy, it's not your person's energy, it's some third energy that's getting involved, causing a heartbreaking situation, causing some sort of a burden, causing these feelings of sadness and remorse about the past, and you being stuck in your head and having all these worries and anxieties and this abandonment issue. I think this is someone from the past who caused some heartbreak for you or your person, however that resonates. And that's why things are hung up right now. That's why this love offer hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. And your person is wanting to help you heal that internal conflict that you have, to pass judgment on this third energy in this heartbreaking situation and be able to get past it. Then we've got Aries energy here. This is the Emperor card. Empress is the overall energy of the reading. The Empress is also out here in the mutual energy, and now I'm seeing the counterpart to that. The Empress represents all four queens rolled into one person, all four kings rolled into one person. So this is like the King and Queen of Cups or the King and Queen of Wands would represent counterparts, like a power couple. Two cards that are supposed to be together represents two people who are probably supposed to be together. Well, if that's a power couple, then this, ooh, I got goosebumps like crazy. Oh my God. This is a power couple on steroids. This is all four kings and queens wrapped up together here. Massive power couple. This is sacred masculine energy, sacred feminine energy. This is pretty damn close to being almost as good as the Lover's card out here. This is also Aries energy of taking control of a situation, taking charge of a situation. It's a master manifester type of an energy that has all the abilities and resources to put together a plan to get what he wants and then to execute that plan to get what he wants. This is about going out and getting what they want. And what they want is some judgment, some decision to be made about this heartbreaking situation here, about this internal conflict that you're going through, and being able to heal that so that this love offer that's on the table between the two of you gets accepted. Yeah, gets accepted, because there's the Pisces energy of the Ten of Cups. We already saw that Nine of Cups at some point earlier. Now we're going up to the Ten of Cups. This is the happy fairy tale ending that everybody wants. That happy fairy tale true love connection that everyone wants. This is like two people who are full of their own self-love, full of their own emotional happiness, and already fulfilled in and of themselves, coming together into a happy union to make a happy family. This is most people's goal in love and relationships. And right now, things are stagnant. Things are in this Pisces hanged man energy of like no forward movement, no progress is being made. Things are stuck at a standstill right here, which is probably that burden. But again, this burden is a completion of a burden. It's coming to an end here, and that means things are about to get unstuck. Then we've got the Four of Wands. This is a pretty deep story here. The Four of Wands, we've already seen the Three of Wands in your energy, an energy of being at the beginning stages of manifesting something and waiting on it to appear. Like it hasn't fully materialized yet and you're still waiting on it. The Four of Wands is the next step up from that. These 4 wands represent 1111, which is the number of manifestation. This is a card of celebration. It can be celebrations of the home, like engagements or weddings. Again, we've seen that Hierophant numerous times. This could be saying that this is a quick moving connection that's going to go to marriage if you allow it to. This is also a celebration of the thing that you're waiting on here, this thing that you're trying to manifest, finally being birthed into the physical 3D reality. Through the gateway that it gets birthed into the reality through. It's finally here, and things are able to be celebrated. Very, very cool. I think your person sees so much happiness in this connection, or the possibility of so much happiness in this connection, that they're willing to fight for it and make it through that type of a story in order to birth this brand new cup of love into the physical 3D reality with you. The next card we have to clarify the sun is the World. This is a card that represents the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. We've seen quite a bit of those energies for those 4 signs out here. You could be dealing with a fixed sign of some sort. Again, you could be dealing with anybody. I'm just calling out the stuff that prominently jumps out to me. This is the final card of the major arcana. It represents completions of cycles, and at the same time, beginnings of beautiful new cycles. So this is the ending of one cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. Again, the ending of a cycle of some burden, the ending of a cycle of this abandonment stuff, this difficult situation here, and possibly the beginning of a new cycle of birthing this love connection into reality. Your person at least being willing to fight for that. The final card to clarify the sun is the King of Swords. This is Gemini energy. For some people, this would be Aquarius energy. This is a very smart, logical, analytical, rational type person, like a cerebral type person that uses their head over their heart. This is someone who is a decision maker. He's also an emotionally detached decision maker. In other words, when the King of Swords is making his decisions, he's using his mind, he's using logic and reason and what he can see right in front of him to make his decisions. He's not consulting his emotions. He's not interested in the story behind what's going on. He's going to call it like he sees it and make his decision on the truth and the facts of the matter. And he's a fair person though, so he's gonna make the most logical, most rational, reasonable, and fair decision available for everyone involved. And from your person's perspective, he's like, duh, come on dude, it's obvious. You bring me all of this happiness. Come on, it's obvious. I have all this passion and desire for you. I have all this love and emotions for you. I want a level of commitment with you. I've offered you my cup of love. I want to help you heal all of this stuff from the past. I'm willing to fight for you. I'm willing to fight for this connection so that you can put an ending to all of that pain from the past and start this beautiful new cycle by birthing something new with me, by birthing this love connection with me. It's obvious that's what we should do. Let's just do the damn thing already. That's what I'm feeling from this person's energy. The final card in their energy here for November 2021 is the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. I just got goosebumps really bad down both arms and both sides of my head. This is divine timing. This is the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. So this can represent a fated event. This can represent a change in the luck and fortune. So if things have been going in a negative way, this can represent that wheel spinning, that negative cycle coming to an end. And now things begin a new positive cycle. This can represent the universe turning this wheel in the background, making sure things line up the way they're supposed to, so that what's supposed to happen actually happens. And it's so funny too, because we've got this 10 of Wands here, this completion of a burden. This is the 10 of the major arcana, so it rules over all 4 tens of all 4 suits. So this is feeling like a change to this burden. The burden that's been holding this connection up, that's been preventing this love offer from being accepted. I'm fairly positive that this is getting healed here, and we're going to be starting a new cycle. This could even be telling me that this is what's supposed to happen. This person is supposed to happen. Tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius's person, please. Whoa, we got a lot in here for this one. Holy cow. Which one came out? Okay, this one first. Damn. Oh, I see. I see. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. You cannot make this shit up, I swear. Justice. The Libra Major Arcana card. The most powerful card of balance in the deck. This is about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. It's about what's supposed to happen actually being able to happen. Especially when you've got the Wheel of Fortune right here. That's what we're clarifying. This is something that's not in balance getting severed so that balance can get restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. The universe turning the wheel in the background so that what's supposed to happen actually happens. Your person's just trying to figure out how to make that happen. This is them putting in the due diligence, putting in the work, the communications with you, trying to figure out how to make that happen, how to get to this spot where they can work together with you as equals to build something of value, to build something great. What they want to work together with you to build is that 10 of Pentacles. And we saw that 10 of Pentacles. I don't know if I went that deep in it, but we had the Empress, the birth of something new, the Sagittarius energy, this energy of something getting severed, something that's no longer serving, getting severed, something that's not in your best interest, getting severed, and a new love offer coming in. And then the 10 of Pentacles is here. And right under that, we've got the card of work, putting in the work, putting in the time, effort, and energy to get the thing that you want, and then the thing that you want being manifested into the physical 3D reality. I'll be damned. This is what is supposed to happen. I just got goosebumps again, so I'm positive of that. Your person's trying to figure out how to get there. And yes, for you, that's a lot for Sagittarius energy, 8 of Wands. It's the second card in your energy. For you, that is a shitload of energy coming at you all at once. And if for you, it probably feels like trying to take a drink out of a fire hose. You probably feel like it's knocking you on your ass. This love offer coming in here. It's coming in very, very quickly. But it feels like the right, fair, just thing. This feels like the universe turning this wheel to make sure that what's supposed to happen actually happens. And to clarify that, first card, 9 of Cups. Your wish fulfillment is what's supposed to happen. Your person's wish fulfillment, probably your wish fulfillment too. I've got your happiness right here. I've got their happiness right here. So happiness is on both sides of the equation here. Also, to clarify the Wheel of Fortune, we got the Devil, the 7 of Swords, Death, the Hermit, and the 3 of Cups. Now, that looks scary in and of itself if you didn't hear the whole rest of the story. We've seen that internal conflict show up a couple of times. We've seen this 5 of Pentacles, this abandonment from the past and some difficult situation that one or both of you is going through. To me, what this feels like is you were abandoned in the past, and that's created difficulty in dealing with this type of a connection because it's so powerful and you don't want to be hurt again. We've got this transformation. We've got you being focused on the past and all the love that has been spilled out before, all the pain you've gone through, being stuck in your head and feeling trapped and blocked about this and being unsure what to do. And then I got a little bit of insight on what that internal conflict was. You have been hurt in the past, heartbreaking situation. There's some other energy that's causing the heartbreak for you. It's not your fault. It's something else's fault. And the universe here is trying to give everybody what is right for them, their wish fulfillment. And I'm feeling like this is part of the cycle that's coming to an end so that wish fulfillment can take place. This Devil energy is, again, toxic energy. We already saw this toward the beginning of the reading. It's Capricorn energy. obsession, addiction, compulsion. It can be feeling of being trapped by something. It can be an energy of this is like a lot of gravity in this connection and you feel like you can't escape it. What I'm feeling like is there was some heavy toxic energy for you in the past that caused you a lot of pain, caused you a lot of conflict, and you're trying to process that. I even saw the Three of Swords, which sometimes can mean a third party situation. That can mean there was a third party involved in a previous connection for you. You could have been cheated on. And I have another card that's verifying that. The Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy. This is lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind your back, deceptive behavior, overall trying to get away with something. And when you've got that right here with the Devil, that's a pretty damn good sign that in the past there was cheating going on. That's probably why this abandonment happened. That's probably why you're having a hard time accepting this and being able to birth something new. But again, we already saw this Death card here, which is the next card. We already saw that as your final card in your energy. This transformation where this shit is dying so that something more beautiful can be reborn in its place. And I feel like that's what's going on. This person is conveying to you, and the universe is conveying to you, that this Devil energy, all the stuff that happened in the past to cause you all this pain, is dead and over with. That stuff is dying and falling away so that something new and more beautiful can be reborn in its place. Then we've got the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. This is an energy of like being forced to go internal, to do some soul searching, to do some deep inner reflection, to do some deep contemplation. It's about shining your inner light down inside the shadows of yourself. Again, this Devil energy can represent things hidden in the shadows, things that you haven't dealt with, things that you were afraid to face, and you needed the courage to face your fears here in order to do that. We've also seen the fears, worries, and anxieties on your end with 2 Moon cards, things that you can't quite see because they're hidden in the dark. And now we've got this Hermit energy here of being able to shine the light down into the dark, to look inside yourself and figure all that stuff out so that you can figure out what to do moving forward from here. And I feel like the universe is turning that wheel in the background to allow you to be able to do that. And then the final card we have to clarify that Wheel of Fortune is the Three of Cups. This is Cancer energy. This is a card usually about reconciliation. It can be about being reunited and celebrating. But if you've never actually been with this person before, this could just be an energy of being united and celebrating to begin with. You can see the lady on the card, it's got 2 separate cups of love. She's got 2 separate cups of love. And she's pouring them together, mixing them together into one much larger cup of love here. This feels like you getting past all of this stuff, you going through this transformation, this burden being put down. There's an ending to the cycle here of all this toxic bullshit that happened in the past that kept you in these feelings of having abandonment issues, that kept your focus in the wrong place and focusing on what it is that you don't want, and then feeling what you don't want to feel, and the whole time missing the 2 cups behind you. Right there's the 2 cups, and she's pouring it all into this one bigger cup, this new beginning in love and emotions for you. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Sagittarius love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.